Okay, hello everyone. Today no one is in school this week. We just have one short lesson, okay? It's on misrepresentations of data. Something kind of important nowadays because there's a lot of misinformation out there, all right? Guys, today's objective to describe what can make a data display misleading or deceptive, okay? The essential question, how can we identify when a data display is purposely misleading? Make this a little smaller. That. All right, guys, we're going to cover two different ways that data displays are made misleading, on purpose. All right? You can use the vertical scale to misrepresent what the data is saying, or you could use the area. Okay? Guys, when the vertical scale does not go all the way down to 0, sometimes small changes in the data value can appear amplified. As an example, this display here, this vertical axis, does not go down to 0, it goes down to 53. This is the same data, these two displays. Hey, you can see that the opinion regarding this particular case is about the same. But this first chart makes it look like there's a huge difference. Okay? Here's another one. We're going to go a little bit smaller here. Because this had to do with Bush tax cuts. This was from Fox News. Guys, when I Googled misleading uses of data, Fox News came up a lot. All right? Again, this is one of these. This does not go down to 0. It goes down to 34. So it makes it look like when the Bush tax cuts expire, there's a huge increase. But really, it's 4.6% is the actual increase, okay? It just makes it look like it's 4 times bigger right here when it's not. Guys, also comparing two different vertical scales can sometimes be misleading. Again, these are two different vertical scales here. This is a very tight scale on the left here. It goes from 3.140 to 3.154. All right, so the data appears very spread out. And this one again goes to 0. It goes all the way up to 3.5. All right, again, this is the same data. Interest rates are almost unchanged. All right, but this first display makes it look like there's a large change in the interest rate. Okay, now this one goes to 0. That doesn't always happen. Like this one here. All right, this one goes from 60 to 85, this y-axis. Again, this is the same data. This one goes from 64 to 84, a spread of 20 versus a spread of 25. And this one spreads out more. You see how this is just a bigger graph. It spreads it out more. This one is a much shorter graph. Okay? So again, this is the exact same data, but it makes it look different. All right, sometimes area is used. As an example, this is the exchange rate between the Canadian dollar and the US dollar, 1980. Right here, it's even money. $1 gives you $1. By the year 2000, the exchange rate is less. It's about half. Again, half as tall. This is like half as tall as this graphic right here. But because they're showing area, you could take maybe 4 of these circles on the bottom and fit them inside here. It makes it almost look like it's 4 times bigger when it's not. It's just a little over twice as big. All right? That's one way. Another way, you guys, is sometimes the areas here, these percentages don't add up to 100%. See this candidate B, 30%? Well, 30%, this is not 30%. candidate B got less support than candidates C and A put together. But in this case, it looks like candidate B had more. Here's another example. The 2016 presidential election, if you looked at what President Trump did, the count is he won just by area. Wow, it looks like he won by a lot. Wow, it just looks like President Trump really won that election by a lot. Well, as it turns out, he didn't win it by a lot at all. Hillary Clinton actually ended up with more votes than him. All right, and these are the last two presidential elections. All right, I want to show you one more thing, though. Guys, even though Romney ended up with less votes than Donald Trump, there were a lot of people in the 2016 election that voted for a third-party candidate. Put this up here. Guys, Donald Trump actually received a smaller share of the vote than Romney did 4 years before. Romney lost the election. Trump won the election. All right, something very peculiar happened in 2016. It's a very strange election. Anyway, what should you do next? I don't know where to put myself. Guys, fill out today's summary assessment. It's in the green folder right where this video is right now. Guys, that's all you have to do today. Use this week to catch up any missing work, retake any assignments you want to improve your scores on, okay? You can email me if you need some help. Guys, you can watch the second video inside this green folder if you want. It talks about big data and the Electoral College, the electoral math, okay? Guys, there's no vocabulary assessment today. There's no second green folder today, all right? You guys have a good week and stay safe, okay? Everybody stay safe this week, all right? All right, that's it. Thank you.